A wave of college students received their graduation chops on Friday as the Northern Marianas College held a commemoration ceremony. The keynote speaker, Gregorio Kilili Sablan.
On other campuses in America, graduations have been canceled because of political unrest. I certainly support the right of students and any American to speak freely and express their views uncensored. And my heart breaks into pieces, continues breaking, to see the suffering of the people of Palestine and Israel. I pray that they find it in their hearts to put anger and hatred and grievance aside and live in peace. I know many of you graduates must be troubled by this terrible conflict too, but I commend you for understanding the way to express your feeling and political views is through peaceful action. And I commend President De Leon Guerrero and the entire Northern Marianas College community for respecting each other's views and respecting the principle of peaceful protest.
In a bid towards modern technology, the 16-year congressman said he looked for some help with his address.
My first stop was ChatGPT, write a speech, right? You know, things have changed, right? When I first got into the job of using BlackBerries, now, my goodness, artificial intelligence, the world's changing, transforming for all of you, for your future. Make use of it, get involved in it. So what does ChatGPT suggest I say to you?
Embrace change, graduates. Change is not to be feared. It is an opportunity for growth.
Okay, no, wait, hold on.
Sablan says he had some fun with AI.
But it still sounds like a fortune cookie. No offense, ChatGPT, a little robotic, too predictable, forgettable.
You often hear about the importance of success, graduates. I want to talk about a concept equally important, failure. Failure is something to embrace, to learn from, to grow stronger because of.
Embrace failure. Well, that's better than embrace change, I guess. That's still big.
At this point in his speech, though, things got a bit more real for the room as the congressman talked of personal failure and what it took to overcome a very tough chapter in his life.
I once used drugs, and I am a drug addict. I have been clean and sober for 28 years, but yes, I am a drug addict. Cocaine, methamphetamine. I came from a good family. My grandfather Kilili trained as a teacher during the German administration. He was the vice governor in the Japanese administration. After World War II, when the Americans moved everyone to Camp Susupi, where the people elected him their first mayor. My uncle and father took after their father and went into public service, helped launch our Commonwealth government. But did I follow in those illustrious footsteps? Did I uphold my family legacy, the Kilili name? No. I turned to drugs and became an addict. I was a joke, broke, in the gutter, a failure and disappointment to everyone who loved me. Well, what can you do when you're at rock bottom, right? How do you avoid despair? Maybe I just got lucky. Maybe I had faith in myself despite my obvious failure. I had a little bit of hope that maybe someday I could be a good public servant, like my father and grandfather, my uncle. Maybe I could represent our islands in Congress. Morris Udo of Arizona, I was lucky enough to meet. a dream. And I had love to keep me going. I don't know why, but my family loved me enough to help me through my darkest days. Friends and mentors loved me enough to help me face the truth about myself. And when I did run for Congress, enough of you were willing to give me your trust and send me to Washington. Today, I want to thank those who gave me their love and guidance, a few people that were close to me. My father, Jesus Sablan, Bishop Tomas Camacho, former Governor Pedro Tenorio, Herman Q. Guerrero, Speaker Mitch Pangilinan, Manuel Sheriff Sablan, Ruth Tai, Manuel Tane Kijo Villagomez, and last, but certainly one of my dearest friends and District Director, Peter Mike Tenorio.
In closing, the 8-term congressman gave the graduates something to chew on as they enter the next chapter of their lives.
Because today you are at the top of your game, and you have every right to feel that way, okay? You should, all right? Riding high on success. But tomorrow, or the day after, or the next day, you will hit a wall. You will struggle. You will disappoint yourself. You will disappoint those who love you the most, as I did. You will be afraid, as I was. But what I want you to remember, graduates, and this is why I told you my own embarrassing story of failure. No matter how deep the hole you are in, pull yourself up. And never be too afraid or embarrassed to ask for help. No matter how bad it gets, no how low you fall, people that love you are there to help. Just as the people who love you helped you graduate today. So let's give those people who love us a great hand of applause.